Hello and welcome to episode 16 of Songs My Kids Wrote. This month I am joined by
Darren.
This month on Songs My Kids Wrote, Darren will be creating an original song based on something that he said not very long ago. In fact, it was last year on February 28th, 2020. Darren, what did you say on that day?
Tissues are not Legos.
Tissues are not Legos. Well, if tissues aren't Legos, then what's this all been for? Darren, why do you think you would have said tissues are not Legos?
Because tissues are not Legos.
Now, first of all, I think it's important that we establish that we know, Darren and I know, that the plural of Lego is Lego. Lego is a company. Lego is not a toy. Lego bricks are toys. Lego plates are toys. Lego shields are toys. Lego minifigures are toys. But Lego is the plural of Lego. So I just want to get that out of the way. We do know that. But for the sake of this song, Tissues Are Not Legos, we will in fact be using poetic license that Lego and Legos are both acceptable. Just wanted to get that out of the way. All right, Darren, so what do you think about what sort of song, sort of story, sort of characters, sort of feel you might have for a tune called Tissues Are Not Legos?
There might be minifigures in it.
Okay, there might be minifigures. What sort of situation do you think that maybe you were in that you would have said tissues are not Legos? Or what sort of situation do you think a person or a minifigure or something else could be in that person or minifigure or something else might say tissues are not Legos?
I don't know.
I don't know either. It's certainly, if you flipped it around the other way, Legos are not tissues. If you tried to blow your nose with a Lego brick, that would be uncomfortable, I would think. Everybody talks about stepping on Legos and that being so painful. But I don't know. I think maybe sticking one up your nose. Kids, don't stick Legos up your nose or anywhere else. Would be painful as well. Well, obviously Darren's got some work cut out for him here to figure out where he's going to go with Tissues Are Not Legos. So we'll be back with Darren's thoughts on his next song, Tissues Are Not Legos. And we are back, and Darren has written down a little bit about what he thinks Tissues Are Not Legos might be about. Darren, what did you write down here?
I wrote that a minifigure steps on a tissue and says, "I'm glad that it was not a Lego."
Okay.
And tells a long story of what will happen if it was a Lego.
So what kind of things do you think would happen to that minifigure had they stepped on a Lego brick? What are some things that might have happened in that story?
Well, I think it would have showed him with either a cast on.
So the minifigure would be wearing a cast.
And all of its plans would be ruined.
What kind of plans?
Maybe.
What would a minifigure's plans be?
Maybe go to work or something.
Going to work, so having to wear a cast would make it difficult to go to work.
It would make it difficult to walk.
And if it's hard to work and it's hard to walk, what other problems might that cause?
Falling down and getting hurt more.
Falling down and getting hurt more, that would be bad. So we have going to work. What are there any kind of fun things that the minifigure might miss out on because of having to wear this cast because of stepping on a Lego brick?
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, I think that maybe that's some things that you're going to have to think about for this story, because you said it's going to be a long story. And right now, we just have problems with the minifigure going to work, it being difficult to walk, and falling down and getting hurt more. Now, we have a lot of minifigures, and they're doing some fun things. Maybe you want to look at some of them and think about the kind of stuff that they're doing and how stepping on a Lego brick might affect.
I know one.
Oh, okay.
Playing a sport.
All right. What do you think a Lego minifigure's favorite sport might be?
When I was thinking in our Lego city, I thought of a minifigure playing baseball.
Okay. Would it make it difficult to play baseball if you were in a cast?
Yeah, because you'd need to run all over the place.
What if, the minifigure needed to go on vacation or something? We going to the beach?
Yeah.
You won't want to wear a cast?
I think it's going to be, the season is going to be, summer.
Okay.
Turning into fall, like where we are right now.
Sure. Anything else you can think of right now about tissues are not Legos?
No.
All right, we'll be back with some more ideas from Darren, and moving forward with Darren's song for this month, Tissues Are Not Legos. All right, we are done with Darren's song. So, Darren, what do you think of Tissues Are Not Legos?
It's fine.
It's fine.
Like all the other ones?
So it's fine like all the other ones?
Yeah.
Nothing stands out to you about Tissues Are Not Legos? What was your favorite part of it?
The ending?
What do you like about the ending? Or maybe don't spoil it yet. Maybe people will make their own decisions about the ending once they hear it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, is there anything else you want to say about Tissues Are Not Legos?
Well, tissues are not Legos.
Yes, but anything else you'd like to say other than the title of the song?
Nothing.
All right.
Nothing really.
Well, much like we were last month, we are a little late with our song for this month, so we'll be back later on at the end of September with a new original song by Bennett. And if you are enjoying Songs My Kids Wrote, please make sure that you subscribe and hit the like button, smash it, as a matter of fact. Also, make sure that you click that notification button if you're listening on YouTube. Subscribe on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. It does help. And if you're listening on a podcast service and you can review us, it would also be great if you could leave a 5-star review. Finally, don't forget that you can purchase Season 1 of Songs My Kids Wrote on iTunes, and you can help start paying for the boys' college fund. We'd appreciate that quite a bit. Again, we'll be back later on this month with a new idea and a new song my kids wrote. And now, the world premiere of
Tissues are not Legos. Have you ever stepped on a Lego brick? They're small and pointy and thick. When you're on your feet, be careful out there. Watch for tiny studded squares. Once upon a time, I was feeling fine. They aren't that big, but I'm a minifig. So you can imagine my shock when I thought it was a plastic block. Tissues are not Legos. They won't hurt me, so I'm good to go. It's just a little sticky, and that's icky, but I'm fine, I know. Even though I know it could be worse, this situation is a blessing, not a curse. The one to tell you I'll be first, because tissues are not Legos, so I'm fine, you know. What would happen if I tripped and fell? I could end up in a cast, and who can tell? My vacation will be ruined, my summer plans all gone. A cruel twist of fate because of what I stepped on. Imagine if I tripped and fell once more. I'd be writhing and screaming and crying on the floor. Tissues are not Legos, they won't hurt me, so I'm good to go. It's just a little sticky, and that's icky, but it's fine, I know. Even when I'm feeling gross and sick, it's better than stepping on a Lego brick. Into the bottom of my foot it sticks. I gotta clean up the floor, I can't take it anymore. Tissues are not Legos, they won't hurt me, but hey, what's that spot? It's really very wet, I guess it could be sweat.